Yvonne, Shelton, who am I? It's a good question. I'm a singer. I've done lots of community projects over 25, 30 years, been singing for even longer. Primarily, I'm a vocalist in the studio on people's singles and albums. I'm performing as a young girl, born and raised in Manchester, in the Moss Side, Rusholme area, Moss Side, Rusholme area. Was in a church, joined a gospel choir who taught us harmonies, how to sing, and lots of performances. We had different agents. One of the first gospel choirs to have various agents. I came to Stockport when I got married, and so the home was in Stockport. He was part of I met him singing in the gospel choir, and he went on to join Simply Red, and we got married. And at the time of just after their second album, before their third album. So when we were seeing each other, my first proper time away from home, other than with the gospel choir or family, was them recording their third album. But as a choir, we were always singing for Patti LaBelle or Patti Austin and Stevie Wonder and George Michael and Foreigner. We'd done those type of gigs as a choir. My family got big history in Old Trafford from the 40s because my grandmother's uncle, he was a cousin, but his age, they called him uncle, brought her over. He fought in the war, and he was a pilot.
Wow.
You know, and they said how they chose you was, who can drive? Right, you in a plane. That's how they got chosen. The impetus to do community workshops was what I saw in the street. And I realised that if I wasn't in a choir, I wasn't hanging around with people who were 7 or 8 years older, sometimes 15, and they were all fashion designers, interior designers, graphic designers. I wouldn't have gone to uni and did fashion management / fashion course, and I wouldn't have sung. They were all singing, and then they were doing these other things as well. But we went as a gospel choir in a group. We went into Thirsk and York and all different types of areas that were remote, and we brought the gospel to them. We were the first gospel group in England to go and sing in nightclubs. What I found is that when I started to do projects in Stockport, people were like, who are you? Black youth leaders were like, who is she? We don't know, you don't want to know, you don't need, you don't want you. And I'm thinking, where are you from? Birmingham? Well, I live in Stockport, babes. Hey, dude, I live here. Who are you? You know what I mean? Who are you? Like that. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought they were very ostracising because you're not from Manchester. They were like, who are you doing? Well, I'm a youth leader, so what do we need you for? And I think I'm a singer in the industry. What wouldn't you need me? If people are interested in singing, all you've got to offer them, no disrespect, I respect the work you do with them, the holistic work. I respect the work teachers do. I could never be a teacher. But I'm in the end, if they're interested in performance, hello. And we did Black History information, Black History performances, people speaking, and one person. It's not about the dance and singing. If you've been beat down during the week, at the weekend, yeah, it is actually. What let up do you have if you can't praise, if you can't dance, if you can't sing? After being treated like mud throughout the week, that this was our outlet. And Black History Month, they kept taking down the posters. I don't know who did it. Maybe I don't know who. You must have had posters that would magically disappear after an hour. Stockport's been my boat to where in my gates. It's my rules. As long as I pay my bills and my council tax, it's my rules. It's my boat home. It's my getaway. And whatever's happening in Stockport, we're here to continue projects. Actually, Abba, whilst we've still got lead in our pencil. I'm just saying. And we're here to support the younger people who are more expressive in their upset if they're being disenfranchised. We're here to be the shoulders to stand on. We're here to learn from them, and they're here to hopefully have a listening ear to bits of wisdom from us.